fine women.
Why, did somebody say something?
Hi all. Well, this morning I was in the room here building a glider down here, a bird of time, and there was a knock at the door. And when I went there, I got given this box, and inside it I found a E-flite Valiant 1.3 metre. Yes, the good folk at Horizon Hobby in the USA have sent this over to Mike of Model Flight, and Mike generously gave us a message the other day to expect something arriving, and here it is. It's a bind and fly basic, which means it doesn't come with a battery. It's a little brother of the big Hangar 9 one that they bought out, the Hangar 9 30cc Valiant. Now, it's got flaps, it can take a float set, so it's got everything in it, looking really good. Let's get it out of the box and have a look. Well, it's packed into the foam, as you can see, really well, as they always are. It's well packed in here. It's that smooth foam. I'll get it out of this box and we'll have a close-up look at all the parts, and then we'll put it together. As always, the manual's on the bottom of the box. Don't forget to grab that. You're going to need it to help you set up, especially if it's the first time you've ever built a plane. Okay, we've got all the parts out of the box, and I can assure you they look quite nice. Okay, this has got the AR636A receiver in it. It's got the safe. It's looking at the box, it said when you let go of the sticks, it'll self-level. So it's got that capability as well for when you're learning. But this looks really nice. The foam's good, the quality looks good. Got a hatch underneath that'll take your battery. Looks like it'll take quite a big battery. Have a close-up look at that. There you go. There's plenty of room in there. Nice plastic hatch. Fits on easily. Wings, nice and thick. Feels solid, very smooth. Got the flaps. Tape hinges with the foam. Looks nice. Looks very nice. Looks like we've got a good little bit of plastic here that goes in there to hold your wing into the right position. Just 4 screws and it's on. Now, landing gear. Real aluminium, plastic and wheels. Yep, looks good, looks strong. Comes with the wire as well for when you buy your float set. That's it out of the box. Let's get it together. I'll build this. It's going to be quite easily. I'll show you what I'm doing as we go. Okay, first up is the wheels, and it says just to remove that. Got your bind plug up the back here. And then these just go in there. They slot down, there's a slot for them. And then you got 4 screws that just screw it in. Easy. I'll get that part of it done. Okay, just tighten them up nicely. You don't want to over tighten, just tight enough is good enough. That's what my dad always said. Used to strip lots of screws when I was young. We all learn. Okay, there's the landing gear on. I'll just whip that battery cover back on. Let's see what's next. Ah, the tail. Well, I must say, this looks fairly easy. It's going to go in there, yeah, and that's going to go down there. Right, the tail's got holes in it. That's going to go in there. Wow, this is all fairly easy. That just slots in under there. And they go down there, and I think we've got, there you go, it's all together. So then there's 2 screws underneath here that we've got to put. Okay, we've got that screwed in. They're going in nicely. Do them up, as I say, tight, not over tight, because you want that to be held in there nicely. That's it, it all fits together really easy. There it is. Right, the next bit is the tail wheel. Again, don't over tighten this screw. Right, a little bit too much, I'm just going to back it off a bit. Okay, as you can see, you want that to move freely, so just the screw in there. Now, I'm not going to join these on yet. I'll bind it to my radio before I do that. so that we get the servos in the centre, and then we can make sure these are adjusted correctly and have all our surfaces correct. Right, it's putting the wing together, and that's easy. We've got two spars. A thick one goes up the front, a thin one goes up the back. Grab the other wing, and then that wing goes together. Line them up and push them together. Make sure your cables are down the bottom, not going to get caught, and push them together. So you've got your wing together now. There we are, it's all together, and that's where this part comes in. So it only goes on one way. Clip that in, and that's your wing ready to go on. Okay, well on my one, I don't know whether yours will have it, but the aileron and the flat wires weren't marked, so I had to bind it and find out which ones were which, and now I've marked mine. So you might have to do that as well if they haven't marked yours. I don't know whether they come marked or not, but something to look at anyway. But then it's just putting the screws in and screwing them down. So I'll get that done now. I'd say like most of the planes this size, we won't be taking the wing off unless you have to, but if you have to, it's only 4 screws. That's it, finished. Now I'm going to stick my battery in. Okay, well I'm using a E-flite 3000 milliamp 30C battery. I'll get it in here, wrap that in. It says it'll take a 1300 up to a 3000. Well, I have a 3000 sitting here, so I thought I'd try it, because that's going to give me plenty of flight time. I'm going to get a really good flight time out of 3000. Now to start with, for CFG, I just put the battery up the front, because in these planes I find that the battery goes basically where E-flite engineers have put it together and ready to go. Now that I've got it all bound together, I'm just going to do these rods at the back here, because we can line them up and get them nice and straight. So I'll just do that and then we're finished. If you check in the manual, it'll tell you which hole to put the rods on. For the elevator, it goes on the inside hole. For the rudder, it goes on the inside hole as well. So make sure you put these clips onto the inside hole. Clip them down, slide up your rubber. Yeah, that's pretty straight, it didn't need anything. Let's have a look at this side. Check and see what she looks like. Yep, that looks pretty level to me there, so I'm going to clip that in and clip it together, slide up my rubber tube. Now everything's done. There we are, it's built. Okay, you'll need to look in the manual when you do bind, because there's 2 ways to bind this model. This receiver's set up ready for the safe, which is let go of the sticks, it'll automatically right itself. It'll keep itself level and everything like that. It has limits. Now, to get that, when you bind, you put your bind plug in, connect your battery up. Once it's gone through its beeping cycles, you then take the bind plug out, and then you bind the receiver by turning it on with the button down. That way, the safe is loaded. Okay, if you don't want the safe, then you just bind normal. Once you've got safe activated, it also tells you here how to set it up onto a switch, so you can turn it on and off. If you don't want it on, you can turn it off. If you want it on, you can turn it on. Great for if you've got a learner. Always set your safety switch. My throttle doesn't work. Always set a safety switch with electric. Okay, it's got the 480 brushless motor in it. We're all used to them. We know what they're like, it works good. Hit that safety switch again. Right. Rudder, left and right, yeah. Left, right, yeah, that works. Up, down, oh, lovely. Ailerons. I've set the flaps up. If you read the book, it tells you how to set the flaps up. At a 2-second delay. There's takeoff flaps, landing flaps. They all work pretty good. I'm just looking here and I need to do just a fraction of an adjustment on this one. I might just have a look at that. I might just adjust that before I fly, but for now it's all right. Well, there you go. Look at that. Isn't it a beauty? It looks very nice. And from what I've been told, it's going to fly really good. Now, we're getting out straight away this weekend. We've got some good weather by all accounts coming, so hopefully Corinne with her bad hand will be able to video it for me. And well, that's about it. It's thanks again to Mike from Model Flight. I mean, without him passing these on to us, we wouldn't be able to do them. This Valiant looks really good. I'm really looking forward to getting out and have a fly. It says it's very aerobatic as well. It's got big surfaces, so it's very aerobatic, it's saying. So that's it for now. Thanks to all for watching. And here we go, the E-flite Valiant AS3X. It's got the works. Flaps to take floats. Thanks again to Mike from Model Flight. Catch you soon, guys. Keep an eye out for that maiden flight.